Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This your host Key Talk. Check it out, man. All right. Hey, if this is my voice right now, make sure you hit that like button for me. Anyway, so check this out. The Screets is not going for what the medical examiner is saying as far as what happened to young Scooter. Like I say, Young Thug came out and said what he said, and also Future has now backdoored and pretty much confirmed and also agreed with what Young Thug actually said. But that ain't even it, right? Also, some more details about the Unaliver of Sayso P. Of course, y'all know that he was found dead, but now police now is trying to figure out how in the blue hell did he end up inside of Houston, Texas. Anyway, so hey man, listen, we're gonna start out. We're gonna jump right into the talking about into the topic right here, right? First of all, I'm gonna show y'all what the medical examiner is actually saying as far as Young Scooter's case go, right? Then I'm gonna show y'all what Young Thug and also what Future had to say. So the medical examiner said, update on Young Scooter. Fulton County medical examiner says no gunshot wound found on the body of Kenneth Bailey, better known as Atlanta rapper Young Scooter. His injury was described as a penetrating, which could have been penetrating for a bullet too, right? Penetrating wound to his right thigh that created marked blood loss. His cause of death is listed as penetrating injury of the right thigh. His manner of death is listed as accident. So they pretty much coming out saying, hey man, listen, we're going to list it as an accident. And as you can see, people in the comment section are already saying the streets say that's a lie. So a lot of people inside the streets really believe that 12 and them, talking about let out some shots and actually put them inside of Young Scooter. They just not buying what they call the guy Inspector Gadget, that one detective, what he said when he was like, no, of course we didn't shoot him. People ain't buying that, talking about it. And of course, like I said, when I say people, I do mean like his brothers, talking about Young Scooter brothers, which of course I say will be a Future for sure. And then of course Young Thug. Now I don't know how close him and Young Thug was, but I would imagine that they was pretty close because of course I showed y'all earlier whenever Young Thug came out and said autopsy came back, Street got shot. He shot in penetrating wounds, so I'm talking about. And then of course Future reposted what Young Thug said, and he said, I can hear you loud and clear, my brother. Street, we got you, kid. And you know when he said we got you, kid, what that mean? I'm talking about mask off, hold up, mask on, hold up. I'm talking about. Anyways, now and we take it to the comment section, see what y'all had to say about it. Of course, the first comment from Shorty Mac said, brothers, what's the name of the song on the first one? I forgot what song I had playing back there. Let me see, actually. Hold up. Oh, yeah, that's the Amir, talking about Head Huncho, talking about Amir. And that song do definitely go hard for sure, talking about. And then, of course, if we refer to this, Future did his own autopsy, and it says Scooter was shot. Now I don't know how true that is because that feel like it would have been posted. Man, them folks tried to cover that. I knew it was going to come to light. Even if they sue the brakes off the city, still won't bring the homie back. Shake my head. They know some of these YNs were as go be out here stepping. I think they're going to be stepping anyways, honestly. He didn't get shot. Niggas just can't read. The autopsy said he died from a punctured wound, and they assumed that meant bullets. So, with that being said, some people believe what it is. Some people don't believe what it is. You know what I'm talking about? Also, I think that song is called Jumpin' Jacks by Amir, by the way. It's either Jumpin' Jacks or it's another one. I think it is Jumpin' Jacks, though. Either way, Buddy Hart, y'all should go check him out if y'all ain't really tapped in with me from Dallas. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, so with that being said, you got people that's on both sides that believe both sides. Some people believe, okay, man, they ain't covering nothing up, but some people believe they are covering something up. Anyway, so as we work our way up to the Sauce Walka topic, we gonna have to tap in with old 50 Cent again, man. Now y'all know 50 Cent been beefing with Big Meech and Lil Meech. You also know that 50 Cent pretty much came out and said, listen, man, your daddy done turned your back on me. I was the one that went and put you in rehab. You know what I'm talking about? Well, it does look like Lil Meech, who's been hanging out with, of course, Rick Ross and Floyd Mayweather in an attempt which seems to make 50 Cent jealous, is now getting pushed inside of like one of them chairs, you know what I'm talking about? And I do believe he's like at the hospital or something like that for probably on that stuff. You know what I'm talking about? 50 Cent posted pictures of him and somebody pushing him and said, dang, this is bad. You believe me now? Oh, now you want to believe me. Okay, because 50 Cent did come out and said that boy had an issue with that stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Whatever Kodak be on. You know what I'm talking about? Anyways, now we go to the next slide. 50 Cent then posted this with, of course, Floyd Mayweather and, of course, Rick Ross with Lil Meech again. And he said, help him out. You guys knew what you were doing. You used him, and now you're not going to be there for him. Shaking my head. Listen, man, if you beef with 50 Cent, you might as well just choose to just beef forever because he's never going to end it. You know what I'm talking about? Beefing with 50 is just, it's a forever beef. It never ends. You know what I'm talking about? Anyways, now if I take it to the comment section, because I do want to see what y'all had to say. The first person said, if 50 and his son was cool, there'd be a dynamic duo. I hope they can become cool. It's what social media needs. 50 is below the belt. Stop playing with that man. 50 gonna troll you till you're in the grave. All jokes aside, I hope Lil Meech pulls himself out of this rabbit hole. He has promising acting talent. 50 so lame. 50 lame as Now if he off himself 50, you the first one we blaming. I'm not gonna cap. I don't think 50 would be the first person people blame. I think people would just say, hey man, he had an issue, had a problem, he should have just went to counseling. And also, I don't even care. I don't even think 50 Cent will care if people blame him anyways, right? He probably gonna make a joke. Y'all seen what 50 Cent did whenever Irv Gotti died? Somebody he's smoking a Gotti pack or something like that. So either way it go, you know what I'm talking about? I don't think 50 Cent gonna care at all. He's considered an op to 50 Cent now, you know what I'm talking about? And when you consider the op, the worst of the worst can happen to you and nobody's going to care. Now, speaking of the worst happening to you, it does look like more details have actually came out about the Unaliver of Sayso P, the one that they found stanky. You know what I'm talking about? They're coming out now and they're actually saying that they found him stanky outside of a abandoned mall. It says 12 of them said old boy was found stanky as fuck by an abandoned mall with multiple bullet wounds. They're trying to find out if he was dumped or hit up there. Suspect and okay, cool. So yeah, they're trying to figure out if Buddy was like dumped at that mall or if he was hit up somewhere else and then was he hit up in Memphis and actually brought to here, which is what a lot of people is questioning and wondering as well as too. But the official report says one of the suspects wanted in connection with a deadly downtown Memphis shooting that injured Houston rapper Walka was found dead in an abandoned shopping mall last week. Houston police confirmed Tuesday Jaden Dandridge, 21, was wanted for first-degree murder and attempted murder charges, according to police in Memphis. Dandridge's body was found near a loading dock at Greenspoint Mall. They found that a loading dock, I don't know, maybe a loading dock, that kind of sounds to me like somewhere where a boat would be at. You know, talking about some water. Now I'm trying to figure out if they're gonna kill him, why not just go ahead and push that boy in the water so nobody, you know what I'm talking about, they catch him way later on. You know what I'm talking about, find his body then. But hey man, listen, it is what it is, and this is what's going down. Now I don't know how in the blue hell Buddy ended up at the mall. Now I will say I would imagine there's cameras, but at the same time, maybe there isn't cameras. You know why? Because I'm going to read the comments, and in the comments, you're going to see people saying, oh, no, that mall being closed for a minute, and ain't never nobody over there. So I don't think they would actually have cameras at a mall where there's nobody really at, though. You know what I'm talking about? So maybe them people played it smart, you know what I'm talking about, and when they dumped that boy body over there, because either, I don't think maybe he met up with somebody over there and they shot him. Or, like I said, he could have got done inside of Memphis and then brought here. But I'm going to take it to the comment section to see what y'all had to say. So the first comment says, wow, GP, found that boy in GP. Got him up out of there ASAP. Sad lives wasted. Sound like whoever paid him did it so he wouldn't talk. Yella should have followed suit. Not the hood. Boy was on the north side, Greenpoint Mall. That north don't play, laugh out loud. Rode all the way to Texas with that. Dang, I'ma pass by now. Now the mall always got something going on. I said they probably dropped him off to make it look like Sauce did it. I don't think Sauce that green to post if he's connected. Another 48 would call the show mall closed. Yellow Beezy, are you paying attention and taking notes? Golly, y'all keep mentioning Beezy. Greenpoint, laugh out loud. Drop a feather, see him again, never. Spot him, got him. So pretty much everybody's just, they really trolling Buddy Hunt talking about the fact, because like I said, a lot of text people follow my account, you know what I'm talking about. Also, if you don't follow my Instagram account, what in the blue hell are you doing? Make sure you follow it at Key Talk Media. I got like 3 accounts though. So Key Talk Society, Key Talk Media Mafia, and also my main account, which is Key Talk Media. So make sure y'all get over there, man, because the comment sections be lit. Y'all be going in inside the comment section, and it is greatly appreciated because I be rolling over here. Anyways, let me know something. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.